Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like Crab Brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. We have the best price in the area for new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. If not, we'll make it so. Bring in your deal in writing from another dealership, and if we can't match it or beat it, we'll write you a check for $500. Get started shopping. Stop in to Northfield Ford Chrysler, take a test drive, and we'll get you the best price on a new vehicle, guaranteed. Go Raiders! From everybody here at Northfield Ford Chrysler on Highway 3 in Northfield.
Live at Wager Early Gym at Albert Lee High School. I'm Jay Paul along with Chad Butzler. Shaylee Lebertson is running cameras tonight. We got Mason Attic. He's going to do most of the play-by-play of this wrestling Big Nine deciding duel here, Chad. It's come down to this.
Yeah, it's already pretty getting full in the stands, so it's going to be a packed house, I think.
I would think so, yeah. It's, of course, Albert Lee, and who currently is in first place in the Big Nine in wrestling, and taking on Owatonna, currently second place. They're 6-1 in the conference. We're 5-0. So a win gives Albert Lee the Big Nine championship. A loss would put Owatonna at 7-1 and us at 5-1 and give the Huskies the championship. So a lot on the line before sections that start next week, I believe, for the boys. The girls and JV have the Big Nine. Their Big Nine match is coming up Saturday in Rochester, so that's a lot of things going on. But yeah, injured senior Mason Attig will join us and do the play-by-play, but he's involved. They have family night, senior night, parents' night. They got it all tonight here.
Yeah, such a bummer he had to miss his senior year for injury.
I know, it really was. And he missed most of the football season, too.
Right.
His brother, twin Maverick, has done well, though. And this team, really, I mean, Albert Lee is 6th ranked in 3A. Although when I showed Mason that, he didn't think they were that high. He follows it more than I do, but they've been ranked in the top 10 all year long. Owatonna, by the way, 13th, just missing out on the top 12 that they rank on the Guillotine website. But they feature 7 wrestlers tonight that are in the top 10 of their weight class. At 172, Brecken Wacholz, a sophomore from Albert Lee, ranked 8, will take on number 9 ranked senior RJ Renardi of Owatonna. At 133, Logan Davis, the Tiger senior, ranked number 2 in that weight class, takes on the 10th ranked Lane Karsten, the Huskies senior. Freshman Caden Lindquist of the Huskies is ranked number 2 at 107. He's going to be taking on Maggie Olson. And also sophomore Ryan Collins of Albert Lee, ranked number 9 at 127. And at 145, Tiger senior Brody Ignashevsky is ranked number 10. So it should be a lot of fun. There's a lot of other guys that are just bubbling under the top 10 or 12 too, that probably deserve it just as much as any of the others. So what we should do here is take a break, and we'll be back. I'll talk to Coach Tyler Vogt. We'll get his thoughts on this Titanic matchup with Owatonna. It's an annual barn burner here, and we've got, in fact, you talked to some guys here that came from Owatonna. What'd they tell you?
They've been coming to this match for 50 years.
That is really cool. They're sitting right in front of us. These guys have seen a lot of wrestling come and go. And honored to have them right in front of us to watch this tonight. We'll take the break. We'll come back. We'll talk with Tyler Vogt, and then we'll have the Huskies against the Tigers coming up here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
You are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage? Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. See how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
We know that there is more to a home than the building. That's why Schmidt Homes is the only call you'll ever have to make. When you're ready to start building your home, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Get started building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. NorthfieldRetirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield.
What is your dream living location? To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood, we're unstoppable together.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. We offer all the products and services you expect. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. We have the best price in the area for new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. If not, we'll make it so. Bring in your deal in writing from another dealership, and if we can't match it or beat it, we'll write you a check for $500. Get started shopping. Stop in to Northfield Ford Chrysler, take a test drive, and we'll get you the best price on a new vehicle, guaranteed. Go Raiders! From everybody here at Northfield Ford Chrysler on Highway 3 in Northfield.
And, of course, we can have some local ads here if you want to get in on the fun of AlbertLeeLive.com. We do all kinds of sports and activities, 150 of them or so every school year. You can get in and call me at 507-402-1600 and just leave a message for me, Jay Paul, or if I happen to answer, go ahead and talk to me. We're watching JV action going on right now, and I think these are extra matches because they took the team scores off, and they've been doing a several 107 match or 107 matches. But right now, let's get to my coach interview. Today on the Tiger pregame, wrestling coach Tyler Vogt joins me, and the wrestling program continuing to shine again this year. Coach, you're ranked 6th in 3A. go for the Big 9 title tonight at home versus Owatonna. 4 of your boys ranked in the top 10 of their weight classes. Those are the stats, but now how would you assess the squad this season with 2 duels to go before sections?
I think starting out at the beginning of the year, we were trying to figure out where we wanted to go weight-wise. We had a few injuries, some illness, and I think a lot of teams have had the same problems, but now I think we're finally starting to come together. People are at the right weights, we're healed up, we're not sick anymore. I think we're ready to peak at the right time.
Yeah, one of your injuries, Mason had, he's helping us out, so it was a good stroke for us, but that's a tough loss.
Yeah, Mason's not only a good wrestler, he's also just such a great person.
Yeah.
Great, high character guy. We miss having him in the room because he always make our practices a lot more enjoyable.
Winning the Big 9 is, I know you want to get seating for sections, but winning the Big 9 is a great feather in your cap. That's tough. I mean, Northfield and Owatonna, there's a lot of tough teams in there.
Yeah, a lot of historically great programs. So to be able to do what we're hoping to do tonight,
you win and you're in, right?
Yeah, great honor.
Yeah. Senior Logan Davis is number 2 at 133. He's been number 1 for parts of the season. Senior Brody Ignashevsky is 10th at 145. A couple of sophomores have come through big for you. Brecken Wachholz is 8th at 172, and Ryan Collins ranked 9th at 127. They get the accolades, and they should, but who's bubbling under? Who are you looking to really finish the season strong?
Well, I'd say probably the other 9 wrestlers that you didn't mention there, right? Maggie Olson down to 107 for us. That's been a huge help. Such a great wrestler, such a mature person to get down there it's been awesome. It's helped our dual lineup tremendously. And then you have Dylan and Devin Gross, both of them down at 114 and 121. They've been outstanding for us as well. 139, Malachi Olson and Trey Ignashevsky have both been doing a terrific job. Maverick Addig down at 52 has been doing a great job for us. Triton Cox, he's a senior. He's been around for a really long time, and he's been able to come through big for us many times, as well as Evan Schrader and William Velasquez.
Yeah, that's a great list of names, man. Everywhere you look, you got good quality athletes there. Huh? I love your coaching style here, your purpose statement that you had there on the website. But the captains, they have to apply and interview for the job. Who are your captains this year?
So we have 7 captains this year. We have Brody Ignashevsky, Logan Davis, Nick Corman, Maverick Addig, Evan Schrader, Triton Cox, and Ryan Collins.
Nice. Well, I think more coaches should demand accountability like that kind of thing from their players, and so congratulations. I'm glad you instilled that. Yeah. And how did those go?
They were all great conversations. We even had our team vote for them, and everybody that applied, they were receiving votes. So not only did we as a coaching staff feel comfortable with it, but everybody else on the team felt comfortable with it as well.
All right. Well, great job this year again. I don't know, you haven't been here forever, but forever this team seems to have been doing good. But you have really stepped up and kept the tradition going here. Yeah. And we appreciate that very much.
Thank you.
Albert Lee Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lee Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lee area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertLeeLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
You have a brand new house. The construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. Call Service Master by Ayat today, 877-945-0993.
The van, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Guess we could run.
GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lee Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
The van, the yellow van.
pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
They continue on here with a 0-0 on the clock, so a lot of these younger wrestlers get a chance to get out here and wrestle in front of this large crowd here. If we panned out, we could see the crowd here. And I can probably walk over and do that, because I think it's interesting how many people are here. There's almost a full crowd over there, and then in front of us too, with a lot of the OWATONNA folks. So very exciting night here for wrestling, and a lot of boys and girls with some really fine seasons here. There's also a mock trial going on today that started at 8 this morning at the Freeborn County Courthouse against OWATONNA. So a big day against OWATONNA for Albert Lee Schools here, but not sure how that turned out. I haven't got any information on it, but they do have swimming and diving going on too here at the Albert Lee High School pool against Mankato East. Then tomorrow, more mock trial. It's JV virtual meet at the Freeborn County Courthouse at 8 a.m. Also, I wonder if they sell tickets to that, if you can get in and sit in on that.
That'd be kind of neat to watch.
Yeah, I think so. Also tomorrow, there's boys hockey. No, girls hockey. They are at Rosemount at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. They're second to last. They have a home. They have one more road game before sections. Sections actually start Wednesday for the girls, but they have a bye, so they won't play until next Saturday, a week from this coming Saturday, in the semifinals, and we'll have that here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
They're coming off their big revenge win over OWATONNA on Tuesday.
Big 6-3 victory.
We kind of saw that coming, because they weren't happy they let the first one against them slip away. So.
Yeah, Mika got a natural hat trick, I think, at the end of the game there, her 3 goals, and then Morgan scored the first 2, and one of the Austinson girls, Hannah, I think, got the
I think it was
other
Hannah.
goal. Yeah. So way to go, girls. And boys are off till Saturday. But then also tomorrow we'll have boys basketball here against Winona at 7:30 on AlbertLeeLive.com. The girls are at Winona at 7:30 as well. So they continue their seasons. And then Saturday, robotics at United South Central. And then there's a girls and JV Big 9 wrestling tournament, and Rochester John Marshall starts at 11 a.m. They don't do it for the varsity, though. The varsity, they actually start section wrestling. I want to say, I got to get this schedule out here because, well, we'll look it up. I think it's next week sometime that the varsity actually gets into section. They would have one more duel against Rochester
John Marshall, I believe?
One of the Rochester schools. I think that's on Monday or Tuesday next week, and then they get into section wrestling. So the season is coming to an end there. The hockey seasons are starting to get into playoff, although the boys have 6 games left of their regular season, but the girls getting into section play very shortly. And then basketball will follow, and then we'll be, before you know it, man, we're about a month and change away from baseball and softball start.
Yes.
April 3rd, I think, is the first baseball game.
I could use some sunlight. Today it felt so good.
It really did. These last couple of days where it was over 50, it's been excellent. But we'll pay for it eventually. We'll probably get snow in May or something, you know.
Possibly.
That's the way it goes. But, so a busy schedule here still for AlbertLeeLive.com as we head into the end of winter and all these playoff games. So we'll only be able to do the girls hockey section games. Can't go to state. Can't do any of the other ones. Cost prohibitive to do those yet.
Right, but we will do the road games for sections for the girls. So.
Yeah, if they win on Saturday, a week from Saturday, here in their semifinal, they would likely play Dodge County if they win up in Owatonna on
the 13th?
The 13th it is, February. So we'll have that game up in Owatonna. So that'll be fun. And then hopefully they can make it to state. That would be a huge year for them, as they missed last year and were there the last couple of years before that.
Yep. That Dodge County game, if it plays out the way we're expecting it to, is going to have state-like atmosphere, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be a high-scoring affair. We have two of the best goalies in the state, the two best goalies in the state, actually. They've been going back and forth. Ida Huber and our own Jada Moyer have been 1 and 2 in the stats for the whole dang season, it seems like. So that's going to be quite the that could be a 1-0 overtime thing.
Right.
You never know. But looking forward to that. I hope it comes to fruition, but we shall see. They're wrapping up here sooner or later. They have a lot of wrestlers out here, Bo.
And you talk about the girls JV wrestling on Saturday when we were talking before we came on air. Just how big the sport has grown in the girls department. There's both Owatonna and Albert Lea. I've seen quite a few girls. So.
Oh yeah, if you look at the bench down here, there's girls everywhere. And we looked at how many? 19 girls are on the
Albert Lea team.
Albert Lea all-girls team. That's all ages, but still, that's
right.
Looking back 5 years ago, it wasn't that big.
Yeah.
And you've got a girl like Maggie Olson who's just been dominating so much. Well, Coach talked about her. What a godsend she's been at 107 for his team, filling out the rest of the roster there. She's the best they got at 107, it seems like.
And you got a girl on Northfield, too, who carries a heavy load, and the Gruber girl. It's amazing to see how times have changed. And
we talked about it. You were wrestled in high school, and you can't imagine having
no, I couldn't
having to wrestle girls. It's just a different time back then. I don't know when years was, the 90s or 80s?
90s, yeah.
Yeah. See, I came up in the 70s, and there was no way that was happening.
Right.
But I'm glad to see it. And, eventually every school will have their own girls' team, and they can do their own thing without the guys' team. But you got to give them a chance. Yeah. And girls like Maggie, who has proven herself time and again.
And you're starting to see colleges now, big Division I schools. Iowa's got a women's wrestling team. Right. Some of them. So it's also good for the girls to be able to maybe possibly go into college and continue it on.
Yeah, scholarships and things like that, yeah. No doubt. In fact, we have a girl out there right now wrestling the Albert Lea boy. I'm not sure exactly who is out there, but they've been going with these extra matches for a while at 107. I don't think it's 107 anymore, though, but sooner or later it'll end. And then we have the family night, parents' night, senior night festivities going on. There's a lot of flowers and gifts over there for...
Oh, I thought those were for you.
Not likely. As the festivities continue here at Ori Jewelry. There's still some room here if you want to get in here and watch some great wrestling. Well, I'll tell you what, this place is going to be rocking. Not a lot of forfeits.
No,
I don't think any.
Full rosters. So
I would think so. As I mentioned, there's 7 wrestlers here that are in the top 10 of their weight classes. 4 for Albert Lea, 3 for Owatonna, and 2 matches with top 10s against each other. And then, of course, 6th ranked Albert Lea and 13th ranked. They're right outside the top 12. Guillotine ranks top 12 in each class, and Owatonna is first listed after the top 12. So I would imagine that means they're 13th.
It's good for Albert Lea to be healthy, and like Coach said, they're kind of hitting their peak right at the right time because they just wrestled a very tough quad up in Northfield.
Oh, that Northfield one, yeah.
To hear everyone's healthy and doing good, that's good to hear.
Yeah, that's right. They're 5-0 in the Big Nine, trying for an undefeated conference season with a win here tonight. They have Rochester Mayo, I think it is, next week, but I don't think that will be as big a problem. Let's see, what day is that? It's still to come. I'm looking at the schedule here. I don't see it, but we'll look it up for you. What we can do is, well, we can watch the rest of this one as it's coming down to the end here. And we know it's on a pin, or fall, as they call them nowadays. We could take a break and be back. I'd love to carry the family and senior night stuff here, too.
Sure.
If we can. So let's take a break, and we'll come back if they break into that, or we'll play through the break and be back here for more pregame action here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
You are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. See how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
We know that there is more to a home than the building. That's why Schmidt Homes is the only call you'll ever have to make. When you're ready to start building your home, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Get started building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. NorthfieldRetirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield.
What is your dream living location? To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood, we're unstoppable together.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. We offer all the products and services you expect. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. We have the best price in the area for new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. If not, we'll make it so. Bring in your deal in writing from another dealership, and if we can't match it or beat it, we'll write you a check for $500. Get started shopping. Stop in to Northfield Ford Chrysler, take a test drive, and we'll get you the best price on a new vehicle, guaranteed. Go Raiders! From everybody here at Northfield Ford Chrysler on Highway 3 in Northfield.
Comprehensive Wealth Solutions is here to help you make informed decisions about your financial future. CWS understands that financial goals must evolve and adapt over time. That's why clients come first. CWS can provide you with a wealth strategy that aligns with your vision and values. As an independent financial planning and wealth management firm, CWS provides solutions for individuals and businesses alike. Visit CWSFBO.com for more information. CWS, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. Learn more at rvep.com.
The volume of positive feedback we receive about Northfield Live is at times overwhelming. We would not be able to provide this service without the advertising partners. The ads on both the homepage and on our advertising partners page are linked to each business's website. Supporting our incredible sponsors is a great way to do business locally, and they provide the support to make everything on your screen possible. Thank you for watching Northfield Live. Please check out our advertising partners tab at northfieldlive.com.
Back here at the high school, and I don't know what you can hear on the speakers overhead, but Paul Durbon just trying to get everybody lined up as far as seniors and parents and families, as they have a lot of pomp coming up here. And
even with a backpack.
And we've been invaded. But as soon as they start those festivities, we'll try and listen in. Hopefully it'll be loud enough, should be, for you to pick up on our microphones here. We don't have a PA mic over there. I should have brought that, but didn't think about that. As we're already late starting. I was supposed to start at 7 o'clock this varsity match between Albert Lea and OWATONNA. Got the big mat out today with, usually last time we did it, they had JV and varsity going at the same time. But just focusing on the varsity after the JV just went through there. I've forgotten, I didn't see the final score. It was close between Owatonna and
yeah, it was very close. Last
JV.
I saw it was like 34-28, but that wasn't the final. So.
All right, so family night festivities here. There's still people walking in, though, so I don't know how that's going to work.
It can be a challenging sport, so we want to say thank you if we're at a wrestler's lunch hour to give with their family tonight as we call their names. So, our 7th grade here, we have one wrestler at the roster, Austin Reagan, parents Jeremy and Lindsay Reagan.
Ringing boy. This is Austin Ringing.
So now our hit players, Peyton Crabtree, parents Tyler and Amy Crabtree.
Peyton Crabtree and his parents.
Breezy Gardner, parents Levi Gardner and Stormy Constantino.
Breezy Gardner. Julian Gonzalez, an 8th grader.
Julian Gonzalez, parents Tony and Jack Torres.
That's Julian. Micaiah Lenway is an 8th grader. Her parents. It's going to take a while. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grades. And Mason, of course, is our announcer here with us, doing play-by-play, and he's part of the senior crew.
Gian Ramirez Calderon, parents Miguel and Stephanie Ramirez.
9th graders now.
Wally Agnes, parents Bruce and Shelley Agnes.
Walden Ignis. Paul Durbon trying to keep everybody straight here. Bouguet, a 9th grader. Parents finding them. One of the Ignashevskis. Trent, the 9th grader.
Devin Jacobs, parents Matt and Bobby Joe Jacobs. Wyatt Patch, parents David and
Probably just stretching.
They continue with the 9th graders.
Parents Brendan and Lita Troster.
Trosters.
Noel Giannis, parent Noel Rodriguez.
Giannis family.
So now our 10th graders. Ryan Collins, parents Jerry Collins and Angie Obermeyer.
Ryan Collins, great wrestler at 133.
Parents CC and Jasmine Todd.
As they get started on the sophomore class.
Kevin Gross, parents Steve and Kelly Gross.
Devin and Dylan Gross, both sophomores.
Parents Catherine Helms and Kyle Oberg. Maggie Olson, parents Reed and Sarah Olson.
Maggie.
Sam and Allie Olson. There's Phil and Afterwatch.
Yeah, Wacholtz has had a great year too, Brecken.
Jasmine, Dave Gonzalez. There's Tori and Jenny Tolbert.
Saturday, there was only one day.
Jasmine Henschke. There's Lee and Laura Danes. And Dawn and Stephanie Olsen. Landon Purdy. There's Ben and Amy Purdy.
Landon Purdy, he was in the JV event.
Amanda
Velasquez.
The nose tackle for football.
He's a junior.
Yep.
They must have moved ahead to juniors. He'll be wrestling tonight at 285, William. What they used to call the heavyweight, but.
All right, now we're going to recognize our seniors.
And now seniors, and there's 8 of them, I think. 6 of them. 6.
Since they were little kindergartners, so it's my pleasure to read a little bit about each of them this evening. So let's start with our.
No, there are 7. 7 seniors.
Chase actually helped us out with Alberta Live a couple times. So.
Yeah.
Courtney and Roman. Your favorite wrestling memory was at the dining room, but somehow convinced Coach Vogt to let us stop at raising the hands to eat on the way home. Biggest thing that wrestling has taught her, that no matter how much work you put in, the work is always appreciated.
So yeah, 7 wrestlers, and then Chase, one of the student managers, with her folks there in the middle of the circle.
A little bit about each senior in the program as well. There's a little bio for each. So Chase, let's have you stand here. We'll get all seniors together here shortly. Chase, stand nearby. We'll go picture with all seniors. Okay. Logan Davis, come on up.
Logan having a great year.
Yeah, it was number 1 for a long time. Now he's dropped to number 2, but still impressive.
Yep.
Memory, beating Hastings in the first round of Team State. Advice to younger wrestlers. To be a better wrestler, you have to work hard and learn from your losses and mistakes. And the biggest thing that Logan says that wrestling is not, if you want something, you have to work hard.
When they get their photo op in the center of the mat. Looks like the JV coach takes the picture. And Brody Ignashevsky, another one of the top 10 ranked wrestlers on this Tiger squad.
Brody State wrestling memories from taking forward to the team stage. His advice to young wrestlers: work hard and have fun. And the biggest thing wrestling is not Brody, hard work pays off.
Nick Corman, 160 wrestler.
Favorite wrestling memory? Again, meeting Hastings at the state wrestling tournament.
I think he's been ranked at times too in the top 10.
And the biggest thing that wrestling is taught, toughness. It's taught toughness both mentally and physically.
As soon as Mason is done with these festivities, he'll hustle up here and join us for the play-by-play. We appreciate that. He was great last time we did the last. It wasn't even a duel. It was 3 teams, wasn't it? What do they call that?
What's that? Quad?
No, 3 teams.
Triangular.
Triangular, yeah.
I'll read a little about both. Mason, son of Melanie and Aaron, brother of Maverick and Michaela. Mason's favorite wrestling memory is the Fargo trip last year. Advice to younger wrestlers: well, the season seems long, but don't take advantage of it. You'll miss it.
Mason and Maverick.
Maverick's favorite wrestling memory: going to Wisconsin Dells Camp this past summer. And his advice to young wrestlers: Enjoy it while it lasts.
Triton Cox, 189 wrestler.
Ollie and Chris Cox, brother of Chris and Courtney. Favorite wrestling memory, cheering on the team and going to state. Advice to younger wrestlers, work hard and never give up. The biggest thing that wrestling is not Triton, always work hard.
Hats off to Maverick Addict and Triton Cox, both having cochlear implants and not letting it slow them down. I think that's impressive.
I did not know that. Yeah. That's great. Well, see, there you go. It doesn't matter. You can overcome a lot of stuff.
Yes.
And nobody has to know about it. But that's good to point out to those who might think that's a limitation.
Last but not least,
Evan Schroeder, last one. He'll be wrestling at 2:15 tonight.
Evan's favorite wrestling memory, getting a big XD60 move into the state semifinals. The advice to younger wrestlers, listen to the older kids, ask questions, and show up every day ready to work. And the biggest thing that wrestling has taught Evan, never give up no matter what the situation is.
Those are 6, 7 good wrestlers, man. They're going to be missed next year, but this team seems to be stacked, girls and boys, for years to come.
Yeah, the numbers is through the roof. You saw all the JV wrestlers, and then before that, the middle school wrestlers.
Right. So they'll honor everybody at the center of the mat here, and we'll get underway shortly here with Albert Lea versus Owatonna for the Big 9 title. That's a close-knit family, the wrestling community, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's kind of like any other sport, you know. They have been doing this for years and years.
Right. Like
13 years Mason and Maverick put on their things.
Yeah.
That's since they were 5. So, I mean, you know, that's a long time.
Yep.
And the families have to come up, you know, those younger years. They're the ones that are toting you around and taking you to these different tournaments and overnights to hotels and the meals and the, oh my gosh. Same thing in hockey and basketball and football and all those sports. So good for you, families. Yes, that is the end of the festivities there. So we can maybe take a break and we'll come back when they get ready to go here. We won't miss any of the matches here. Albert Lea versus Owatonna on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Albert Lea Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lea Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lea area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertLeaLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
You have a brand new house. The construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. Call Service Master by Ayat today, 877-945-0993.
The van, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Back here at Orange Early Gymnasium, Albert Lea High School, and I'm Jay Paul with Chad Butzler and joined by Mason Attic doing most of our talking here tonight. How you doing, Mason?
Good, yourself?
A senior, and here, get that mic right up to your face there, and that was kind of a cool deal there for the seniors and their families.
Yeah.
Well, actually, everybody. They went from 7th grade all the way up.
Yeah, good parent night.
Yeah. So, what do you expect tonight? It's going to be tight all the way?
I think we get a good lead right up front, and then we just kind of extend it, kind of like last year.
We started at 107 with Maggie Olson, and Coach Vogt was telling me what a find that was. You know, she's really added to the team at that 107 part.
Yeah, getting her down is going to make a big help for our team. We had a couple boys that cut down a couple weight classes, trying to just fill holes, and it'll just bring us to the next level when we're coming against these teams that are ranked in the state and coming up to section finals.
What are they doing now? They're flipping for something?
Yep, they're doing the coin flip to see who gets odd or even, see who has the choice to put out first on each weight.
Okay. And they can change. I mean, we have a roster here, but that doesn't mean that's who's going to be up.
No, yeah. So they might weigh 2 kids in, and they might play the flip. So
yeah,
if another kid comes up from the other team and they think they have a better chance of putting their kid up a weight, they might bump them up. Yep.
Yeah.
So one thing sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
One thing I noticed with JV now is they used to wear the ankle bracelets with the red and green, and I didn't see that in JV. Is that not a thing anymore? Or is that...
When you're doing individual tournaments, they'll bring them out, but when you got a head-on-head dual team, they'll just let them fly.
Okay.
You really miss this, don't you? The competition.
Yeah, big duels like OWATONNA and Northfield. They're just big ones to get into, and good conference matches that kind of sucks to be out.
Yeah. How are you doing, by the way?
Not bad, chugging right along, but
still a few weeks away from totally, or are you totally done?
No, I got a little bit of ways yet.
Little rehab stuff. All right, so we'll have our national anthem here, and then we'll get busy with Albert Lea, OWATONNA wrestling for the Big 9. Coming up here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Throughout the completion of our national anthem.
We learned earlier, Mason, these guys right here from OWATONNA, they've been coming to this matchup, OWATONNA Albert Lea, for 50 years.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. A lot of these guys have been coming around for a long time.
Yeah. Now, before we get too far, you're going to Riverland next year?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go over to Riverland and pursue an agricultural science degree over there.
Is that a 4-year deal?
No, it's a 2-year, and I got a year done through high school, so I'll be down to a year.
They do a good job of that here at Albert Lea, giving you the head start there into college.
Yep, they really do. It's nice when you get a little bit you don't have to pay for.
Well, you're kind of a rarity, family farmer.
Yeah, my daughter shaved a whole year off of Winona. She's a junior, but she'll graduate this spring because of that PSEO high school stuff. So.
Oh, yeah.
Introducing the wrestlers here first.
Jacob Wilson.
That's the 114s.
At 121 pounds, the Huskies are open.
Butterflies going now, or is everybody just ripping it out?
I know there's a lot of emotions going through right now. It's a big duel, Big 9 champs on the line, and you're gonna have emotions anyway. But I think that we can handle it pretty well.
How do you think we stand this year for sections where individuals and team?
Individuals
get the team up to state, you think?
Well, that's the main goal every year, get the team up there. Last year we got it done against Northfield in the section finals. I think it'll be the same matchup again this year, Northfield and Albert Lea in the section finals. OWATONNA will be that third team, 2 up there. That'll be the top 3, but I think Northfield beat them on earlier in the year, and I think they'll probably take it to them again. later on in the year, come section 10.
And really, this year, I mean, how often does it happen? You're undefeated in Big 9.
Yeah, we clinched the Big 9 title last year and the year before, so if we can get this time, it'll be 3 times.
Wow.
But it doesn't happen too often. But
you guys had a good group, huh?
Yeah, our senior class is a pretty solid senior class. As you saw down there, for senior night, we had 8 or 9 boys down there, and that really made a big help.
I think you guys are sitting good, too, in the underclassmen and girls, too.
Yeah, we'll be a little weaker after, I think we got 5 or 6 starters on the varsity for seniors that we got next year, but we're going to try our best to fill in next year. It won't be like this year, but we'll still be competitive with most teams.
Getting through the introductions here for the different weight classes. I doubt if we're going to see any forfeits tonight.
No, there's a couple open weight classes, but a lot of people got 1 or 2 guys in at each weight, so they can kind of jockey them around depending on that flip we talked about earlier.
Yeah. There's Triton coming out.
At 215 pounds for OWATONNA, right.
And now at 215, the combatants. Schrader, senior.
And at 285 pounds
and the big guys here, 285.
Yeah, they're 215-pounder. He missed weight today. I don't know what his deal was. Looks like he's got his street clothes on now, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's maybe dinged up or what, but he weighed in two or so pounds over. So, and he's probably, I think he's ranked maybe 8 in the state at 215 pounds. That's going to be a big loss for OWATONNA.
Oh, really? Yeah. So, start with Maggie.
Yep, Meg will start us for Albert Lee against their, I suppose it's Caden Lindquist. He's 9th grade. He is, I believe, ranked number 1 in AAA.
Yeah, I have the list of, there's 7 wrestlers tonight that are top 10.
Yeah, Caden Lindquist's pretty good. Meg will have her hands full of this one, but we'll see if we can get her done.
Yeah, currently number 2 at 107.
Number 2, all right.
Well, Maggie's had another outstanding year, hasn't she?
Yep, Maggie's done good so far in the year. I think she's got a couple of our girls things coming up in the next couple of weeks, so she's going to try to get dialed in for them.
They have the girls and JV Big 9 on Saturday, right?
Yep, correct. I believe that is this Saturday.
And then the varsity has one more duel with Rochester Mayo next Thursday.
Yep, Rochester Mayo's next Thursday in Mayo.
We got a little blood in the nose there of the Caden guy.
Yeah, it didn't take long.
No, it didn't.
10 seconds or so, whatever.
15 seconds, yeah.
So, comes down to it. And then you got the team sections and then individuals. Is that how it goes? Team first?
Yes, team is the week before.
I think that's the 8th. And then the 13th or something like that is the individuals, or maybe it's the 18th all the way back for individual sections.
Yeah, we should host our first round of sections, I believe, here in Albert Lee, and that'll be the quarterfinals and semifinals, and then they just do the finals over in Rochester.
Okay. Cleaning the mat. They can't have any spots of blood anywhere, and it's time consuming, but safety is number 1 for everybody. Kind of kills the momentum.
Yeah, a little bit. Better to have it now, though, instead of...
Yeah, I suppose.
And they leave a couple drops, and then come when you're in a pinning move, and they want to stop it because there's blood. And
right. Have you ever had that? Are you cognizant of that in your nose?
I actually was I didn't bleed up until probably 10th grade, and I started bleeding like a hog. So I went in and got cauterized, and I've been good since.
Oh, really? Okay. So Maggie's, they increased the point values, right? 3 points for
this year they moved it to 3 takedown. Oh, it looks like there's some blood again, I believe. Yeah, Caden Lindquist got a takedown, 3-0.
So what happens if they can't stop the bleeding?
Well, you got on that scoreboard, you got 5 minutes, and we're down to 4:15 or so now. If you can't get her done by then, you got to forfeit out. Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
But normally in 5 minutes, you can kind of get her squared up, whether you tape your whole head or what you have to do. But
especially when you're number 2 in the state, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want to cost your team 6 points. Especially in a tight, it should be a tight-ish duel.
How drastic is cauterizing it?
Actually, wasn't too bad. They went up there and they just burnt it. And
makes your eyes water. I've had to have it done, too.
It's a little irritated for the first couple days, but other than that, just a little not comfortable. You're just something different. But other than that, you get used to it.
Yeah, I suppose. Paul Durbon and Vogt giving Maggie some last-minute instructions. She'll be down position.
Lindquist has got a little cradle hooked up. He's got to try to get flat and try to break that grip to get out of that. He tries for the roll. Maybe it catches him. Gets the one. No change.
She really got her arm bent back there, yeah.
And blood again from Caden Lindquist.
Yeah, he's got all over Maggie's arm. And
clock's ticking at 3:50.
In 13 years, I've probably only seen maybe one kid get out for blood, so it's pretty
rare.
Pretty rare to have that happen. I don't think it will happen in this match, but
he seems to be. We haven't gone very far at all.
No, it sure slows her down. I bet if they don't get her done in this next, not this one, but the next time, I think they're going to wrap them up.
That's something they can protest because he is ranked 2. I mean,
what do you mean by that?
I mean, like, say, hey, you didn't give him the full 5 minutes.
No, not wrap up the match. I mean, wrap his head up, take
wrap
some
his
tape
head up.
and go around his nose and his back of his head.
Oh.
That's the same if you split your head open too. Just tape. The tape pretty much solves most of it.
Can't they just rub dirt on it?
Well, they're in a jam. No dirt out here. We got to settle for tape.
They're still working on him. They've got.
Must have found some on Maggie.
Yeah, I know she hit some on her arm. Now on her leg, they're trying to clean her up. Maybe got it on her uniform too. I don't know how they're gonna get that.
Yeah, singlets normally get some blood on time to time. Especially these are our first little bit of white singlets, and they stain kind of easily if you get a little blood on them.
Yeah, OWATONNA all in white. So.
Yeah, they've had all white for a long time.
Well, they got him stopped again, and we will resume here. 3-0. OWATONNA leading this individual match.
He's got to try to get her wrist back. He's going to try to work for a cradle again.
What is she trying to do?
Well, if I was down there, I'd be trying to get my arm back so I could get his hand off my arm and head. Well, it looks like she did get it out. Start freeing stuff up and try to get some wrist control so you can pop out of there.
She got her hold of her own wrist, so Buddy took it away from her.
Yeah, Kane's pretty good at riding top and trying to work for some near fall.
First period over, 3-0. Caden.
Maggie defers, and then that leads Caden to go both up. Starting the second period. Looks like got a little blood on Maggie's yet on her arm.
And they checked him, and I guess he's all right. We're gonna. Here she comes. Big 9 title on the line here tonight.
A single leg, brings it up, cracks her down for 3. Takedown 6-0 is the score. Just trying to get that arm of Maggie's.
Pretty tough draw for her to get the number 2 wrestler at her weight class.
Yeah,
not like she didn't know it was coming, but
yeah, it was coming. Every team's got that one person at a certain weight, and this is just one of those guys.
Yeah, they've got.
Sometimes your job is to try to keep it to a decision or a major and just not get pinned. Try to save a team point here or there.
We do have 2 matches where both wrestlers are top 10. Logan Davis is number 2 at 133, and he's taking on 10th ranked Lane Karsten. And also,
I think Logan's ranked at 27, I believe.
Well, I got him at 133, but Brecken Wackles at 172 is 8th. He's going to take on 9th ranked senior R.J. Renardi of Owatonna, as if the weight class is all.
Yeah, I know that Renardi did weigh it down at 160 pounds.
Well, maybe they won't match up.
Not knowing what they're trying to do there. They're trying to, I don't know, you look at matchups, that's what it comes down to all the time is matchups. And
yeah. But there are plenty of top 10 wrestlers here now. He's taking a 12-2 lead here. 22 seconds left in the second.
Nick is at our 160 pounder. He is actually ranked 7. So him coming down, I don't know if he thinks he can take Nick, and that's why Schiller kind of got hung up there. Yeah, this normally gets a little bit of a rowdy crowd, especially a couple years back when it was a little more tight, but
yeah.
She can hang on to that leg, short time, and she can't quite.
2 seconds.
Well, 18-4, up by 14. Needing 1 for the
tech fall.
Maggie chooses bottom, and that'll bring them up by 13. So a takedown will do it, and that is takedown. So that should be the, yep, there it is, tech fall. 5 points for Owatonna. Like Maggie out there, she saved a team point, didn't get pinned. So that helped us 1 point.
Yep.
Every point adds up.
It does at the end of the day, for sure. Now the coach is over there telling who's up
Owatonna's
next.
turn to show.
Now on the men, 114 pounds for Owatonna, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson, 10th grader, 114. Devin Gross is also a 10th grader.
I can't remember Dylan or Devin. One of them, or maybe both, were ranked
Dylan,
during the year at times.
Yeah, Dylan, he's ranked, I think, maybe 5 or 6 at 114 pounds. Let me look it up. Or 121 pounds, I should say. He is number 5 at 121 pounds. Dylan has really looked good this past 3 or 4 weeks, couple months maybe. He started the year off at 139 pounds just because that was kind of an open spot we needed to get filled. So he bumped up a couple classes, wrestled a couple bigger boys, and they were a little bit bigger, we could say that. But
well, what rankings are you looking at? Because I have Guillotine, and he's not on that one.
Guillotine, that's what I'm at.
Oh, I guess he is. You have better eyes than I do.
A little bit younger, maybe.
Sophomore Dylan, yeah, he's ranked 5th. I missed that one. What was your weight?
A little bit of a fireman by Jacob. Devin gets around. Maybe he can get a hook or cradle in. He's coming around the back. The guy's got his leg. He won't reward that 3 until he gets his leg free. So maybe he can get a crossface in and maybe hook. If he can hook that leg, they might give it to him as well, or hit a cradle in there. And they did hit the stalemate. So they will start on both up. I was wrestling 152 pounds last year.
All right.
Probably would have been about that again this year.
You look like you're in good fighting trim here.
Oh, don't put it past me. I can take you down. I hold my own with anyone.
I'm sure you could take me down. My daughter's going to probably beat me up.
Not you, anyone in the street, though. Don't overlook me.
It's deadlocked at 0.
Little late shot attempt by Devin. Little front head action.
7 seconds left in the first.
He can maybe get a cradle. Oh, nothing I don't think they're going to get. No.
Scoreless first.
Owatonna defers. Devin picks down. Try to get that first move and get that first point on the board. A chopped attempt by Jacob. And try to throw that leg on by, and Jacob's got his leg caught in there. He's a little bit high though, if he, well, readjusted there now, but if he can get wrist control, pop right out of there. He's got his legs stuck a little bit, but square up to him.
Got his leg
A little
there.
separation. Ooh.
All that work and he has to go back down to the bottom.
Well, he had his leg or his arm trapped, so he went safety thing. They're thinking, and that if he gets a boot in and behind them arms, he's trying to kick out now, and Jacob did a good job by getting him back. Down to about a minute left in the second period. Little sit-out attempt, and he gets the escape for 1. 1-0, first point scored by Devin. He's got an underhook and a wrist. Now double underhooks. Try to maybe snap that by and go in for something. Not much good happens like there, I'd say, but a little fireman attempt by Jacob.
These guys are evenly matched.
You gotta try to get a takedown. Get his legs back, gotta get his arm out. His arm's a little too deep since he had that underhook. Try to get a stalemate unless the time comes out.
3 seconds.
Oh, might get, that's a leg hook. That's 3 takedown for Devin right at the end of the period.
Nice.
He got that leg hook right before the period went out, 2 seconds or so before, and that was big for his match.
Now, does he know that it was down to 3 seconds, or?
Well, I don't know if he saw the clock or what, but there's 2.
That was timely.
Yeah, that was good. Jacob decided to go down. Yeah, that's what he needed a little bit. Called caution, I believe, on Devin Gross.
This might be one of the toughest sports to look at the clock while you're.
Yeah, a lot can happen when you take your eyes off.
Yeah.
Some people get stuck taking their eyes off the clock, and not the best move.
Just underway, second match here. Owatonna, Albert Lea here for the Big 9 title at Albert Lea High School on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Devin's a little bit high. If he can try to, well, there's one escape. Owatonna.
4-1. Still a minute and a half to go here in the match.
A little shot attempt by Jacob. can get his arm out from underneath, he can pop him and spin right around, but try to get another re-snap in there, and stalemate is called.
Is that a time thing, the ref counting in his head, or is it just something they see?
When they kind of get all stalled up like that, not much progress in any of them. Some may call it a little bit faster than others, some may not, just judgment call mostly. Some it may be 25 seconds, some it might be 6, so.
Sure.
Devin's going back with his underhooks. I don't think nothing good happens there. And he tried for the headlock, and there's 3 takedown by Devin. Like I said, that's a little risky spot. You're underneath there, you get tossed, and especially when you're up by 3.
20 seconds to go. It looks like Devin's going to get a W.
7-1. Comes up with a leg, back down. Cradle maybe. No, not quite.
10 seconds.
Yeah, he should secure this one. 7-1. Try for a little cradle attempt. Try to get a little bonus. Not quite going to get it. Well, nope, not quite. Good effort by Devin. Try to keep going for that bonus. Trying to get that major, but couldn't quite get it.
3 team points anyway.
Yep, 3 team points for the Tigers, winning 7-1. That'll bring us up to his brother Dylan Gross.
Like third match here. After 2 matches, 5-3, Owatonna.
Yep. Dylan is ranked at 5. Their boy, Gabe Robb. Well, Dylan's getting a forfeit. They're bumping him up, I guess.
Okay.
Gabe Robb must be going to 127 pounds. I know Lane Karsten didn't weigh at 127. He weighed in a little bit heavier.
That's a big 6 points. That gives us the 9-5 lead now after 3 matches.
Yeah, I don't know if they're bumping up. Bumping up might be a strategy play, or they're trying to do a little shucking and driving or what, but.
At 127 pounds for Owatonna, Jacob Ricks.
Owatonna shows first, but I think we're going to send out Ron. Oh, we're sending Logan out.
Logan's had a great year.
Yeah, Logan's ranked number 1 at 127 pounds.
It's been 1 and 2 all year.
Yeah, I don't know what their strategy was for this one. I don't know what Albert Lee was either. I would have thought they would have put out Ryan Collins against this kid, but Logan's clearly the aggressor in this match, keeping him on his toes. 3-1. In on a shot and dumps him right to his back. Trying to get a couple of near fall, can't quite get it. 6-1. Lets him go. 6-2, out of bounds. Restart in the middle. Fakes by Logan. Try maybe a little duck under with that arm.
Did you ever get paired up with him in practice?
Logan, he's a little small for me, but we've horsed around a little bit. He's a little quick, Mother Humper, that's for sure. And
he does have speed.
He gets a half. That should be a pin. There it is.
Nice.
57 seconds, first period pin, giving the Tigers 6 more points, bringing it to 15-5.
He is quick.
103 of the first was left there.
That'll bring us up to Ryan Collins. Oh, we showed first. That's why we sent out Logan, and they sent out that other guy to try to get away from him. But Ryan's getting a forfeit. I don't know what the heck. Well, they must be sending their Lane Karsten ranked. I think he's ranked maybe 9. Lane Karsten ranked 9. I think they must be sending him up to 39.
Now on the mat at 139 pounds for Owatonna, Parker Casas. For Overly, Trent Ignacheski.
Here comes Trent Ignacheski, 139 pounds. He's one of the boys that made a little drop for us. Get down to a hole that we kind of had, so.
Yeah.
A little slide by attempt by Trent. Little shot by Lane. Oh, slide by attempt again. Almost got it. But Lane got his arm out. He has the leg. That's 3 takedown by Trent. That's going to be big coming up in the end of this match. I don't think Lane Carson was expecting that coming out of Trent.
3-1 after letting him go.
Fake shots by Lane, comes in through one, splits the middle, and that's 3 takedown for Lane. 4-3, OWATONNA. Yeah, I don't know what OWATONNA's plan is. They're bumping some boys up, and I don't know what their plan is.
Well, they better plan to win some. They're down 21-5 early here, but
yeah,
the lead in this one.
They have a few boys that stick out that are pretty good. Lane Carson's being one of them. Their 107-pounder, Caden Lindquist, is one also. Trey Hyatt is also another one, and R.J. Renardi, he's one, and that Blake Fitcher, he was one. I think he's ranked 8 or so, but he's got his street clothes on. I don't think he's wrestling. He was overweight and weigh-ins. I thought they would have bumped him to heavyweight, but instead they bumped him to the sideline.
How long before the match are weigh-ins?
Normally, ours were at 5 o'clock, wrestled at 7 or so that was 2 hours, but normally they're about anywhere from an hour and a half or so, depending on when teams get there also. But about an hour. It's good to have a good 2 hour waiting, because then you can eat a little, warm up a little bit, and Trent trying to get squared up with this boy. He's trying to get a corner on him, and he does. Straight to a hard cross face, trying to get a butcher, and time is out. Good period by Trent, trailing 3-4. OWATONNA's going to defer. Trent, I assume, will go both up maybe. Oh, he's going down.
What grade is Trent?
Trent is a 9th grader, I believe.
Just a freshman.
He's doing well against this guy.
Going for the fingers.
What is the strategy if your Choose being down?
Choose being down, I get the heck out of Dodge and get your point before they can try to wear you out and try to work turns. And what I always did, I'd sit in the ball, stay tight so they can't slip in their arms, and I get their wrists and I'd pop right out. He's going to let Trent go for one, making it 4-4. Trent is really holding his own in this match.
Yeah, I'm impressed. The OWATONNA kids ranked pretty high.
Yeah, that takedown Trent got right away really helped him in that first period.
Right, yeah. 4-4 here with 1:01 to go in the middle period.
Yeah, going back to 107 pounds. OWATONNA, I think, was really hoping for 6 points there. Couldn't quite get it. And another slide by attempt by Trent. That's 3. He's got his leg hooked. That is 3.
They haven't given it yet, and they're not gonna.
Unless he can punch it through, maybe. But now he's got his knee tucked up in there. He can try to hip it down and slide it in. Oh, he's got to get that leg in between those two and try to get it hooked. Oh, he had his chance there. Right there, that's 3. That's 3. He does award it to him, 7-4, Trent.
Yep.
He's going to try to spladle, maybe not the best idea.
20 seconds left
but
in the
maybe
second.
pass a little time. Trent is doing wonders out there right now. 16 seconds left in the second period. If he can try to ride him on top. If he can stay cross-face, keep him flat, and try to head into the third period up by 3, that would be
huge.
That would be huge. 3 seconds left to go. That boy's going to be coming out like heck, but if Trent can try to get onto a leg and maybe a chop. Caution maybe. Yep, he does call a caution on Trent.
What did he do?
got on too soon. You're supposed to look at the ref to tell you when to go. And a little sit-out attempt, and that is the period. Heading into third period, Trent is up 7-4. Yeah, 170 pounds. I think Owatonna was looking for a fall earlier, and they didn't quite get it. Maggie only giving up 5 and not 6, which was big. And then right here, this Lane Karsten, they were looking for 6 here, and Trent's holding his own real good.
He is.
He's got a bar on him. He's got a wrist. If he could try to suck that in, or even just burn some clock off a little bit, would be huge. He's trying to go for the bar. He's chopping the feet. Can't quite get it. If he can try to suck that arm in so he doesn't have something to post, and maybe a half. And the bar. Bar half. Count him. That's back point. Right there. Start counting. Oh, this would be huge. Oh, he stays right on the line. Start counting him. That's back points. There he goes. He starts counting. He's got a 4 count. This would be huge if he could get the fall here at 139 pounds. Right there. He can scoop that head. Man, that's 4 good back points by Trent. That is big for this match.
Up 11-4 now. Only 54 seconds left.
If you would have said this at the beginning of the match, I don't think anyone would have believed you. This boy coming in, trying to bump up to try to avoid Logan and try to stick on someone else, and it ain't working out in his favor. We got 43 seconds left. If he could try to ride him out. He's up 7 or 6. No, he's up 7.
Yep.
Let's try a little knee slide. Trent can try to maybe bring him down.
30 seconds left.
He lets him go, and he's coming right off the bat. 11-5. Trent play a little defense. He got 20 seconds. If he can just head down, and he's up 6, so nothing to his back. If he can just sit there, clam up like a... If he can just squeeze his legs together, squeeze his head, stay in bounds. This is what no one would expect. 5 seconds left. They want him 3. Trent's getting some near fall. That's a major by Trent. That is huge for the team. That's a major by Trent. That is coming in big.
Freshman comes through.
Freshman catching this senior. Lane Cart, that should have been 6 for Owatonna if you would have asked anyone, but Trent came out battling. He got 8 points for the team. That's really going to split this match wide open. That is huge.
They got to be regretting their decisions of where they put people.
Yeah, well, you take some risk, and they thought that would have been an easy one for him, but Trent showed them. Jeez, makes me want to go down there and go. Jeez.
I know, we got to hold you back.
Got to get back to that line, give my boy Trent some love. Holy smokes, that was big.
They only gave him 4 for that one.
Yep, that was major, gave him 4 points.
Okay.
And now we got Brody against Trey Hyatt. Hyatt's 11th grader, Brody's a 12th grader. He's coming against. This is the Trent who just wrestled. This is older brother Brody. He's a senior, part of our senior class that we had.
He's been ranked, yeah.
Yep, he has been ranked. He's been hurt a little bit, though. If he can try to come around, he's been injured off and on through the year. He's had a tough year. He's been one of those boys that have battled all year long with his health injuries. You don't get much tougher than Brody coming out here. Trey Hyatt, I don't think he's ranked, but he's one of the guys that I'd look out for on this Owatonna team.
Well, now they got a little cushion, 25-5 team lead.
Yeah, Trey's in on a shot. Brody's kind of trying to get a little wizard in there. Last year when they faced off, Brody did come away. I think he beat him by 1. He's got a wizard in. He's high, though. He's high. If he can try to pop out, nothing yet. Right off the edge of the mat. Man, though, Trent's match, that was just huge. Holy smokes. I don't think anyone would have saw that coming. That should have been 6 for Owatonna all day. They took a stalemate, though, on 145 pounds. Brody and Trey Hyatt. Geez, that's probably match of the night, though, already happened, I'd say.
Under a minute left in this one in the first period.
Stocking in, little hand fighting.
Still scoreless.
Yes, a nice shot by Brody. Takedown 3. Yes, he gives him the 3 points. That is 3-0. That was a nice takedown by Brody. Crossface, good. That was a big takedown coming in these. This is going to be a close match, I'd say, and that was huge for him.
20 seconds left here in the first.
He's up. That might get. He's got a high shoulder. If he can stick to a leg and maybe try to sweep him out. Catch him. Maybe a cradle. Nothing. That'll bring us in the second period, 3-0. Brody on top. Gives him choice as well. He'll defer. OWATONNA boy, I'd assume heads down, and he does.
Ignashevsky's coming to play today.
Oh, yeah, he's...
The both of them.
Yeah, Brody, or Trent, just... Wow, that really amazed me on that match, and Brody's doing good, too, and... Like I said, he's been fighting some injuries and lets him loose. 3-1.
I mean, you know, if somebody's injured, you go after that injury, don't you?
Well, depends who you're wrestling. You getting them Stillwater boys, and they're mean. Couple. Yeah, I better not name too many names, but you get into a few of them, and
we were just talking about them there.
This guy likes to try to do that sweep. That should be 3 takedown, I'd say. There he does get awarded 3 takedown. Makes it 6-1. Yeah, he tried doing that 360 spin twice now and didn't work for him this time. He's got a claw ride, Brody does. Yeah, I don't know why they put Trey against Brody. I thought they would have bumped a couple boys up, but I guess not. I don't know what their plan is. Looks like they only got maybe 4 or 5 boys left. Might be another open coming in, but yeah, this has always been a big duel, rivalry duel since as old as I can remember.
Yeah.
Normally pretty tight between the two teams, and you have a few down years here and there, but for the most part, they've been pretty competitive all the way through since a long time. That's all I can remember.
So even before high school, do you see a lot of these kids in youth tournaments and stuff?
Yeah, like our senior class, we got probably 8 of them that we've been running with each other since kindergarten. We've had the same on our youth team and same all the way through. Little sit-out attempt by Trey, but yeah, Hyatt was out there when we were young buds too. He was wrestling, and there's a few of them that have been wrestling all the way through.
So Brody up 6-1 after 2. He goes on down.
Yeah, most of these small schools, that's what they do. They kind of get them from the ground up, get in while you're youth, and try to get them up. Those big schools, I don't know how they work them youth programs. They just kind of recruit in when they get to 9th grade from where at, and I don't know. I think that kind of wrecks us for you. You're bringing people from different towns that make an elite team. You're supposed to be grooming your own youth team, and I just think it kind of wrecks the little shot by Trey. He's got a deep head. If he can try to, Brody's got 3 takedown there. He had a leg, and it went up for 2. I just think it kind of wrecks your youth program. You show your youth kids that why wrestle when you're youth when they're just going to get replaced when they get 9th grade.
There's like 30 kids on the 3rd to 5th grade team for Albert Lea. That's just great to see the youth.
Yeah, it's really came up the last few years. It was good when I was down there, and then it kind of went through a little lull, and that's a stalling warning for Trey down on bottom. Brody's got the major as of now. Minute left in the match.
Big lead, 10-1, and 57 seconds left.
Little trip. That was good by Brody. If you can try to keep that cross wrist and maybe try to bust him flat on it. Maybe try for a tilt. I don't know if I'd quite risk her here, but when you're up by 9, the guy does catch his leg. Maybe get a boot in. You got 40 seconds. Try to keep your hips up. Keep his arm trapped. Don't want to get stuck.
25 seconds to go.
He's got to watch his leg, and he does bail. Probably the smart option, making the lead into 7. Brody tried to get an escape to try to get that major, but any win here would be Very good. That's 145 pounds. 7 seconds left. He can try to get one quick. And maybe up to his feet. Not quite going to get it, but still, that's a huge win for Brody Wincheski. He's up. He's been battling injuries all season, and to come up here and wrestle a good wrestler like Trey and come out with the win is just remarkable.
Yeah, this is inspiring tonight.
Yeah, moving the lead up to 28-5.
Now wrestling at 150.
And it's got to be depressing for Owatonna's wrestlers.
Yeah, last year they thought they were going to kind of hang with us too last year, and we just kind of kept, once we had the foot on the pedal, we just kept her going last year, and we kind of blew them out a little bit last year as well.
You know this guy.
Yeah, I share a room with this kid. See how he can do today.
He's got a little leg wrap. Is there a problem there?
Yeah, just a little knee pad. You're doing shots. Your knees kind of get scraped up a little bit.
Sure.
No. Geez, he kind of fell down, but a little drag kind of saved him for 3 takedown. If he normally tries to go for this cradle. And I'd try it again right here. Try a little Turk. Little butcher attempt, maybe 3-0 is the score.
So when you and your brother wrestled over the years, who usually comes out on top?
We were younger, I'd say. I don't know. You know, it was always kind of close. But I'd say that I'd probably come out most of the time, and then up until maybe last year, it was pretty even.
Sure.
Again, until he got hurt at the end of last year. Right before section time, the fun time. So.
Oh, no.
He's trying to go for a cradle. If he can try to keep it tight, and he does get it down to the mat. He's got a cradle in. That should be a fall right there. I call it. Fall.
Come on.
It looks good from here, but you can't see that other side if the guy's shoulder is up or not. But he's got 50 seconds.
Just wear him down.
And he does peel that off. That's 4 near fall, 7-0. I'd go back to it, get that cross face. Oh, he's got a butcher.
He does not like to call the fall.
No, he wants to make sure it's there before he does anything too quick. Which
is there a long line of Addicts wrestlers?
Nah, my dad wrestled and my 2 uncles, they both wrestled too. So other than that, the cousins moved to pushing pumpkins. So 7 seconds left. You can try to keep him down, which I think he will. Yep, and that'll move us on to the second period.
7-0.
Yeah, I really don't know what Owatonna was doing, moving these kids around. But I guess, I don't know, you got to risk a little when you come for these big matches, and sometimes it helps you, sometimes it don't. Guy shoots in on a shot, straight in. Just got to try to get on the head, try to break that grip. Got to make it quick, though, before the guy calls a stalemate, and he does call a stalemate. I haven't seen this boy last year. I think he came off, he must have been coming off JV last year.
Minute and a half to go here, second period. 7-0 Maverick.
Yeah, the other boys got in on a shot. And a takedown for, I think, catch Colton, maybe?
Yeah, I forgot. That makes it 7-3. A little closer here. A minute left to go in the second.
Gets an escape. 8-3. About 45 seconds left in the match. Or in the period, I should say. Second period. Just got to try to stay on the attack and shoot him out a little bit. He can try to get around him cross-face, and that is 3 takedown. If he can try to get to work, he's got 30 seconds. Try to get a chop, or that cradle is there. He wants to go for it. He's trying to half to his feet. That ain't gonna work. He's got to get a return.
He snuck a look at the scoreboard, Maverick.
Whoop, a little bit to the floorboards. 11-3, 13 seconds. Try to get a chop, bust him flat. $11 seconds. Chin drop, maybe. They might probably play it safe, I suppose.
4 seconds.
That should end the period.
I noticed when they started there, the ref did something a little different with your brother, and I wonder, does the coach tell him that he's got a cochlear?
Yep, for him and Triton, we used to not tell him, and then they'd miss something, so it's better just to tell him and be aware of it.
Like here, he's sticking his hand out in front.
Yeah.
Making it clear.
Well, he's got an 8-point advantage here heading into the last period.
He's got to try to build his base and
kill some time.
Yeah, he's got to keep moving, though. Keep pace up. Don't want to get stuck on bottom, get turned or something. He's got to get them wrists. Now maybe a nice little sit out, and he does get the sit out. And that'll bring it to 13-3, and he's going to go straight to that cradle, as he should. Maybe a little chop. Let's see, he's up by 10. I'd probably just ride him out, unless he can try to get a turn. Maybe a little butcher on the side of the mat.
Still a minute to go.
He's doing good at moving to side. Calls a stalemate.
You're exhausted by this third period, though, aren't you? Or is it just adrenaline?
Well, you get into those couple top competitors, and you can get tuckered out pretty quick, and that kind of separates you from a good wrestler to a great wrestler. Is that conditioning piece?
Right. If you're too tired, you didn't work out enough. You didn't run enough. You didn't do whatever. Got to try to lift or do something. You can't quite stand there. He's just going to let him go. Try to stay tight. Don't need nothing to get tossed. He's up by 9. Yep, just got to be careful here. 39 seconds.
But still be aggressive. Can't be hitting on your heels. That's when bad things happen. You try to get a takedown, that'd be nice. Stay quick around. No. I'd call that. He's got his head. There's 3 takedown. Kind of made me a little leery there. But 16-14, he's got the major back again.
15 seconds.
I'd say probably ride him there. I'd keep my feet in, which he did not. But I'd say a quick chop bust, get him flattened out, and ride wrists. That was my go-to. Sit down, chop them, and ride them wrists. Build them forearms. So he goes to ankle and then a chop. He's got 7.
5 seconds.
And that's probably where it'll end. 16-4. Giving the Tigers a major, another 4 points, making it 32-5.
Domination so far.
Yep, I think they're just throwing the foot on the gas pedal and trying to make a statement out here.
There is a social following the match tonight in the high school.
I saw you guys in Northfield. It was a real close match with Northfield, but Mankato West and Winona, you guys just took to the cleaners. So.
Yep, Northfield's going to be one of the top teams in the section. Same with OWATONNA. I think we can wrestle a lot better against Northfield than what we did. Some wrestlers wrestled very, very well, and some I think they can do a little bit better.
Sure.
Obviously, you're not going to wrestle your best every match, but I think we beat them by 12, and I think we can get them by another 6 or so. Now coming in is Nick Corman. He's a 12th grader. He's part of that senior class. He's weighing 160 pounds, and he is ranked 7th in the state. He's coming against, let's see, it looks like a Renardi boy. R.J. Renardi. He's a 172-pounder.
He's ranked, too.
Yep, he's ranked number 9, right behind our 172-pounder at 8. I don't know what their move was to get down to 6 for Renardi. you know, you think maybe individuals, but look at Nick's already got him on his back, and he catches a leg, Renardi does. That's probably going to save him in the end run. Can get that leg free. Yeah, I don't know what OWATONNA's move was. I mean, you maybe try to put Renardi on Nick and maybe get a win, but I don't see that happening. He's got him on his back right now with 1:30 and gets the fall. Minute 37, no, just 37 seconds all it was, and I don't know what their idea was with that. I'd probably blame the coach on that one. Putting Renardi out on him.
Yeah, he didn't look too happy.
And now they're going to send another kid in against our Brecken that's ranked 8th in the state, 172 pounds. We got 38-5. It's
now I'm at 172.
Starting to sniff the title.
Well, there's only, let's see, what is there? There's 1, 2, there's 4 weight classes left. The title's already clinched. We already got the win, but I think we're going to try to widen that lead a little bit.
Statement. This guy's had a great year, Wackles.
Yep, he's a 10th grader, I believe.
Yep, for a sophomore, yep.
We remember him from football, so.
Yep. But yeah, those elderly wrestlers, we don't get too much of an opportunity to wrestle in our home gym, so when we get it, I think they're going to try to make a statement on that.
Power move for Brecken.
Couldn't quite get it. Maybe he slowed it down a little bit. Try to keep a foot in. He has a foot in yet, but I suppose he's getting kind of close to the edge. Normally the rule of thumb is if you have 1 point of contact in that circle, you're still alive to go, but they'll try to drag attempt maybe by, let's see, who do we got here? Carter Flatland.
This guy's got a lot of energy.
Yeah, we'll see if it lasts the whole match. Some people coming out blazing, and then by the second period, they kind of pit her out.
Yeah.
Oh, a little quick. Tries to get around him. He can get a cross face, and that should be 3 takedown for Brecken Wackles, our 10th grader. Logan, we got Carter Flatland. He's 11th grader for OWATONNA. He should be back again for another season next year. He gets an escape, so I'd bring her to 3-1 for the Tigers. Try to set up some more shots. Brecken, the guy goes in for a little shot. Doesn't quite mount. A little drag by that Flatland as well. Can't quite get anything hooked up, and Brecken goes in for an outside single. Comes up with it. Tries to dump him, and he does for a 3 takedown. Bring the score to 6-1. Come up with it, dump him back down. That's great technique by Brecken. 9 seconds left. So you can just flatten them out, ride them out. That'd be good.
All these people yelling at you when you're out there, do you hear them, or can you hear your coach? Can you hear any? Can you make sense of any of it?
You know, yes and no. Some of it's kind of zoned out, but some of the stuff, when they get loud enough, you can hear them.
I suppose you know what you want to do anyway. You got a plan of attack.
Yeah, that'll bring us into the second period. 6-1, Brecken Wackles on top. OWATONNA's choice, and he heads down.
Brecken's got a sister in your grade graduating this year.
Yep, Nevaeh Wackles.
The queen.
The queen, yep.
The basketball player.
She's actually here tonight.
Softball player, too.
Yep, she's 3-sport, volleyball, softball, and basketball.
I had her on my student or my player profile recently. She's fun to talk to.
Oh, yeah.
Got a good attitude.
Yep, very positive, a lot of the stuff.
And she's busy.
Oh, I don't know anyone with a busier schedule come school events, and helps out her church a lot and sports and NHS. She's the president of our NHS here, and Link Crew. She does it pretty much all.
Unfortunately, she's going to be a nurse, and she said she's probably going to give up sports, which is too bad.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll still play, but just not organized.
Yeah. It's one of those things, fun to do in high school, but you got to soak it in before it's gone.
Yeah.
Brecken try to get a cross face. So you got to try to get his leg back and try to hips into him. He's got to keep chopping them feet, though. Do call stalemate with a minute left. brings them back to their feet. 6-2 is the score. I don't think this Flatland was in their roster last year either. They must have had a couple seniors that left or a couple juniors that dropped out or what this year, because they got, I think there's 3 or 4 that were younger boys that aren't quite on this team right now that are pretty stout last year.
Yeah, looks like we only got 3 after this. They're pacing back there behind the Husky bench.
Yep, 9-2 is the score.
38-5 of team score. Down to 32 seconds here in this middle period.
Nice chop bust by Brecken. Try to get some wrist action. A little set out attempt by Flatland. Maybe a little chin drop. Nope. He's tripoded up. Flatland is. Brecken gets him back down. Throws a boot in. Try to stay behind the Martins though. He's got 15 seconds.
Call it there, 4 seconds left. Boy, after that tech fall in the first match, I didn't see this happening. 38-5.
Yeah, Owatonna's got that good 7-pounder, and I just think they kind of rolled the dice, tried to stack their better guys on our better guys, and it just didn't quite work out for them in the end. I probably would have spreaded them out, but I think they ran the match over 4 or 5 times in their head, trying to see the best case scenario, and the only thing they really come out on top is to try to get them swing matches, and unfortunately they just couldn't get them. Well, fortunately for us, I guess.
Yeah, and you mentioned the one guy that was overweight, so that might have played into it.
Yeah, they're 215, but also they're that's another 3 takedown by Brecken, 11-2. But also they're laying Karsten, 12th grader, 127 pounders, 20 pounds. They tried to get him on Logan, or Logan tried to get on him. But he kind of missed weight, so tried to run away from him, try to go to Trent, which remarkable match by Trent. That's Trent, still highlight of the match.
That was a turning point right there. Fired up the rest of the boys. I
don't think anyone would have thought about that, but man, Trent looked good out there and stingy with everything, and just did wonderful. 11-2 is the score. Minute 25 left in the third period.
He was close to a floor burn there because he was almost off the mat entirely.
Oh, yeah, those are never fun. There's been a few incidents where you get all the way off, but that ground is hard.
Yeah.
Little cross wrist by Brecken. Third period, maybe try to ride him out. He's got the major. Up 9. Try to get maybe a butcher, something safe. Maybe a half he's looking for. I don't. Just gotta try to get off to the side a little bit. And the guy comes up. Brecken drops to a leg to finish down. He's going to try it again. Didn't quite work, and he does get it this time. Down to a minute. You try to bust him flat, which he does, and gets the half, and he's pumping. He's got to pump them legs to get him turned over. Oh, he's kind of losing that half. Maybe a cradle that right side. Down to 30 seconds. Yeah, I would have thought they put Renardi on Brecken, or even bumping him up to 189, but it's another thing, my opinion, they went wrong on. Being they put Renardi on Nick, which is one of our best wrestlers we got on the team, and just absolutely destroying them. 38 seconds fall.
6 seconds left here.
Brecken another very technique, beautiful mat return. Wins the match 11-2, gets the major, brings the score to 42-5. Yeah, they're just putting it to them now.
I guess we look like we're in section form.
yeah, this is what we've been trying to work towards all year, getting people healthy, getting people down to weight.
Yeah, Coach Vogt said you had some injuries. I know you, but who else was injured?
Like I said, Brody Incheski was injured. Brecken, he split his head open against one of them Stillwater boys. Nick's had some knee stuff, some head stuff. Triton's got a bad shoulder. We've been kind of all over the board trying to get people. And then we've had a lot of people step up and try to make some weight, try to cut 15 pounds. There's been Both the Gross boys went down a couple weight classes. Trent weighed in this year 160 pounds or so. He's down to 39. He was a big help for the team. Maverick, he weighed in at 174 or so at the beginning of the year. He's down to 52. Evan Schroeder, he was at 240. He's down to 220. Just senior year.
Doing what you got to do, yeah.
Just trying to help what's best for the team.
Sure. 3-0 lead here early.
Yep, at the end of the day, you're working for your team, not yourself.
All right.
Triton tried a little tilt, a little quick. Guy kind of rolled right through it.
And Triton missed the football season, if I remember correctly, because he had a broken hand or something?
Yeah, he broke his hand at practice probably. I don't know if. I think it was like 2 days after I tore my ACL, actually.
Okay.
You were as a practice injury too, or?
No, I didn't. Pretty much. It was a scrimmage against, I think, Austin or something. So just wanted on that turf and make a wrong step, and I came to tackle the guy, and I got back up, and right back down I went.
Yeah, it's funny. They want all the NFL stadiums to have the turf, but I know high school they're kind of thinking maybe not because of the injuries.
I wouldn't suggest it.
I know Albert Lee's got it, but
and
looks nice, but
yeah.
As a high school referee, I love it.
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose you run with tennis shoes on, though.
Yeah.
Correct? Yeah. Back to your feet. Little shot attempt by Triton. Guy kind of shucks it off a little bit, and we're back to our feet again. 3-1. 30 seconds left of the first period. I think they're going to forfeit at 2:15. No, they do got. They brought. I think they got Ryan Phelps, senior. They must be going to throw him out. I think he's a JV wrestler, but that Blake Fisher didn't make it, and I suppose the coach said, we got a senior who did make weight. We're going to throw him out and not bump you up to heavyweight. We're going to make you pay the price.
First period, 3-1. Triton.
Yeah, I remember the last home match we did for you guys. Triton was winning the whole match, and then he made one mistake and ended up getting pinned towards the end of the match.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. That was a nice sit-out attempt by Triton, getting the reversal 5-1. Guy's trying to stand up, and Triton's got a good cross wrist. I don't know if he's going to try to maybe do a little tilt or just try to flatten him out, try to work towards something else or what, but that other guy does get his arm back. I suppose this is Logan Reiser, 11th grader. And he's up to his feet, Logan is, and he's going to try to, Triton does trip him right back down. Gets the return.
Minute 10 to go here in the second.
Triton is also part of our senior class. He quite hasn't been here since our kindergarten year. He moved in, I think, maybe 4th grade. If he could try to suck it in and try to get a little near fall, maybe a little cradle, he better play it safe. Yeah, he moved in, I think, our 4th grade year, and he's been with us ever since. Still a long time, though.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
8 years.
I was looking at the pre-K and kindergarten, 30 kids. 1st and 2nd grade, 30 kids. 3rd and 5th, 30 kids. And then all girls have 19. I mean, that's really good numbers.
Yeah, that is really good numbers.
Somebody's got his voice going there. 31 seconds left in the second. 5-1.
Cradle.
Yep, cradle is hooked by Triton, getting a couple near fall. The guy does kick out of that. Should be probably 3. Yep, 3 near fall, bringing the score to 8-1. That was a nice, quick near fall coming up towards the end of the second period. Better not let one go. 5 seconds left. He's got a leg. Just frickin' hold on to that sucker. Good attempt. He's deaf. He can't hear him.
Oh.
He's deaf. He can't hear him. The ref didn't quite stop him.
Yeah.
Not his fault.
They got to jump on that a little
They got to be the ones that, Which you forget about it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, it's very rare probably that a team has two, you know.
They're laughing about it right now. 8-1 here as we start the third. No, make it 2.
Yeah, I'd rather have him keep on going till after the whistle bell goes than looking at that clock and stopping, because then it keeps your eyes off the guy. He might capitalize on something, and like they say, if you don't hear the whistle, keep on going until they make you stop.
Most sports do. That's the way you go.
In football, I know that's how I was always taught.
Yeah.
Stop till you hear the whistle.
You go, oh, I thought they said stop, but the guy goes, I never blew a whistle, and pretty soon the guy's scored on you. Something cheap. A little shot attempt. Oh, geez, the guy kind of just folded. I don't really know what happened to Reiser, but he took in on a shot, and he didn't quite get back up.
And now 11-2 with a minute to go.
Yeah, I think both these boys are getting a little tired, which I should be in the third period. But
he tried to take a peek at the clock, too. He's like, how much longer am I going to go?
Yeah. A little sloppy shot, I'd say. Trayton can try to maybe shuck him by or snap or do something. He is up. He's up 8 right now.
46 ticks to go in this one. And then the big boys come up.
Now we got one more before the big boys.
Yeah, the big boys. They're getting big now.
Yeah. They're growing. A lot different from that 107-pounders, that's for sure.
Times 2.
Yeah.
2.5.
And then some, yeah.
I think I was 107 pounds in second grade.
20 seconds to go in this one.
A little shot attempt. Oh, that's not going to be good if he can try to roll out of that. He lost the major. He's got 8 seconds left. 8 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. That's the time.
Owatonna fans, of course, upset they didn't give it to him.
Yeah, they get.
But again, you say they don't see the angle that the ref sees.
Yeah, you can't tell on that other. So this is actually not bad compared to the years I've seen. There's been a lot of years you got cops called.
Storm the mat.
There's been some interesting years. They got that new school though now. It looks pretty nice. We've been in there last year. We wrestled in there, and it was pretty nice. Trayton does get that. He ended up getting the decision.
That was close to letting it go like the last time we were talking about.
That's exactly what happened last time.
Yep, got to wrestle all 6 minutes. We got Evan Schrader, part of that senior class. He is against that Feltz boy, who is also a senior at 215 pounds. A little fireman. 2 is getting a 3. Not quite yet. He let go of that arm, which
now he got it.
Kind of costed him. But yeah, he got that 3. Feltz kind of a scrapper, if I remember correctly. He's been one of them boys that wrestled all the way through youth as well. Kind of just a face you don't quite forget.
Yeah.
Evan lets them go. Now they're back up to their feet. 3-1. Minute 30 left. I'd try to get out of that ties. Those big boys, they like to throw. Evan's good from space. I'd stay in the space, try them firemen's and duck unders. And he does try the fireman. The guy's maybe a little big, but he does come up. Keep that arm. Oh, he let go of that arm again.
Another 3. He's up 6-1.
Keep that arm. Potential back points coming his way. He gets a little cross-facing, trying to get his leg back. Maybe a cradle, but ooh, chin drop. I'd probably get right back behind him. Maybe he's trying for an Okie. And I don't know if they're going to give him 1 loss control. And they do give him 1 loss control. Brings them back to their feet. 40 seconds left, 6-2, first period. And a little Okie by Evan, getting the 3 points. I'd probably ride him. 25 seconds left, keep him flat. Yeah, there's a little cluster here. Northfield beat OWATONNA. OWATONNA beat Mankato East. And then Mankato East beat Northfield. So that's kind of showing you all about matchups, who matches up with who wrestles better that day. And
yeah.
So this probably would have been what the Big Nine champ would have came down to, considering that OWATONNA beat East and that they lost to Northfield. That was their only loss up until now, but starting the second period.
This has been total domination other than that tech fall.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, I think they just tried to go for a couple things and it didn't quite work out for them. I don't think anyone would have guessed that would have been 45-5 at 2:15. I thought we'd maybe win the duel by maybe 20, but I didn't think. Little cradle, keep your hips up. That was a little bit risky there, but I don't think anyone thought it would have been up by 40 coming into 2:15. I asked a couple of my teammates, and I said, what do you guys think score will be? They go, we up by 30. Winner by 30. But he does give him one loss of control for Phelps, I believe. Yep, Phelps. Bringing the score to 9-3 with a minute left. Evan can do good getting them shots going like last period.
It's tough when you get to state, though, because you've got the St. Michael Albertvilles and the Stillwaters and the Shakopees up there.
Yeah, they are one of them schools that, well, that's the fireman by Adam. He keep that arm and keep coming around the back. Keep that arm and reach over the back. Put him in danger, get a couple near fall. I'd start counting them right there. Right there. 2, 3, maybe a fall. There he does get the fall. That's another 6 points for Albert Lee. That'll bring the score to 51-5 heading into heavyweight. Wow. But yeah, those St. Albertville and Shakopee and Stillwater and they're in those bigger towns and people come to you to wrestle. They're not raised from there. Like I said, their youth program is not the same with what's going on right now.
Recruiting.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it wrecks the sport personally, but here comes old Maui. He's coming out to You're Welcome for Maui. He said he wanted to play the Maui song.
I saw him in the hallway earlier. He says, I'm going to win.
Just a junior?
Yeah, Maui's a junior. He came, I think, last year or the year before. He wrestled varsity for us last year. Yeah, the kids we find are pretty much in the hallway. You want to come out, not from neighboring towns,
right.
But
How did you do at state last year as a team?
we got fourth as a team last year. We had Hastings right off the bat. I think we were seeded 5 or 6, I believe. So we had Hastings. I think they were seeded either 5 or 6. So we had the middle, and we beat Hastings earlier in the year, but it was real close, and we lost my brother and a couple other guys, and I thought it was going to be pretty darn. It came right down to heavyweight, but we did end up getting that first win, and then we went up against Mounds View. They were seeded number 1 and didn't fare too well against them, and then we had our third place match against Shakopee.
Get some good individual finishers, though, didn't you?
Yep.
Champions?
Not quite. We had a second placer and a third placer, I believe, and a
fifth, I believe.
Fifth or sixth, yeah. Maybe a fourth, too. A little try for a little headlock, and he does get the headlock. Oh, maybe not. They didn't give him nothing yet, and he barreled out of that one. Holy smokes.
That's a lot of weight on you, and he got out of it.
That boy, he's probably 280 pounds, and all of 280, I'd say, maybe 270, and that's a lot of weight to move.
A little bloody nose there.
I think Maui, he's probably in that 250 range or so, 245. But yeah, what comes on the heavyweight is endurance and conditioning. Who can out-condition the other one?
Probably a lot of. I don't know how weights work with wrestlers. Do you guys hit the weights hard, or you don't? I mean, muscle weighs.
Nah, not as much as we should. But a lot of these boys are kind of one season only.
Sure.
You throw a lot of hay, so you stay in shape, right?
Oh yeah, we do enough on the farm and whatnot. But
I hear you there.
heck, them OWATONNA boys, they're already packing up.
Yeah. Well, and now Saturday I go up to Northfield. Do you have weightlifting? They don't do weightlifting here. Why not?
You know, I don't know, to be honest. I just think a lot of people are just kind of one-sport athletes now, unfortunately, and do their own thing. And I guess no one really, if you look throughout LEA, you don't see too many big, strong boys and girls. It's pretty average kids, but not really any two of them hit the weights too hard.
That's pretty big up there in the Cannon Falls, Northfield area.
I bet.
Girls, too.
Oh, yeah. We used to do a little more weightlifting probably 4 years ago, but once COVID hit, everything kind of sputtered out, and that's a reversal to Maui. Guy got too high, and he capitalized on it. Like I said, it only takes one mistake, and
yeah, that was first points of the match.
Oh, maybe a chin drop. He's on his butt. Most heavyweights don't do that kind of moves, but
he's got a bleeder again.
Yeah, 2-0 coming into the second period. Minute 22 left. Then our heavyweight match.
It's got 4.5 left of the timeout time.
For the blood time. Team scores 51-5.
Don't need this one, but it'd be nice to see him get the win.
Oh yeah, it'd be nice all around. Good for Maui, good for team seedings, good for individual seedings.
Yeah.
Just good to stick it to them.
I wonder if these OWATONNA fans will think twice about sitting in front of us again.
Yeah,
they've had to hear you talk about how good you guys are.
Maybe. Heck, I remember listening on the podcast last year, OWATONNA podcast, and they said, you know, we just got out of Murder Row right when I came in. I was the guy that was out, and I said, you know what? That ain't where the hoot. I went out, pinned my kid. The next kid pinned his kid. The next kid pinned his kid.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah, they spoke too soon last year. Last year, we thought it was going to be pretty close as well, but we took it to them last year. I won by probably, I think, about 30 or so.
Well, we appreciate it. And if you're going to be here next year at Riverland, maybe you can keep doing this for us.
Yeah, we could talk about that, doing it next year. I mean, don't take too much. Come out here for a night or whatnot.
Yeah, you'll still be involved with the guys and stuff. Friends on the team.
We got a minute 20 left in the second period. Maui's on top. He's running them around the board, though, and that's one escape, I'd say, for red, which is OWATONNA.
2-1 now.
2-1.
Riverland doesn't have a wrestling, do they?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, these boys are both going after it. 2-1, anyone's match.
30 seconds left here in the second.
Good takedown would be good. Get a little separation on the score. Oh, the guy's trying to go in for a headlock, and geez, didn't quite get it. Maui can't let that slide. Can't let that happen coming in with a headlock. He's got to keep, yep, he's got around the waist. I don't know how this is going to look. Oh, boy, he's on his heels.
That's a hernia.
He gets maybe a crossface, 2 seconds left. Nothing, I'd say. That's no score. That's a good scramble by both wrestlers. Let's see, Caden Eller is the 11th grader from OWATONNA going against our William Velasquez, 11th grader from Albert Lee. Keller, he heads on down. 2-1 is the score. Eller's going to try to get tired up with this escape. Little chin drop. Come on, chin drop. Boom. Oh, he turns it into a little butcher. He's getting near fall. He's got a lot of time. If he can just settle it, that's a lot of weight to hold. Oh, the guy's trying to roll through. Settles back. Oh, that puts the nail a heck of a performance for Albert Lee tonight.
Yes, it is.
Worst kicking I've seen Albert Lee give.
Last year was pretty good too.
As it is,
I think some of that's
it's all over, and Big Nine is staying in Albert Lee, Chad, and
They don't send out two
man, we got some guys talking to Mason here. Unfortunately, because we're on the air, but you just got to tell them you're on the air and you can't talk.
I'm back.
But that was a big win, 57-5, and takes the Big Nine again. 3 years in a row, you think?
3 years in a row. Yep, I think match of the whole darn thing is that Trent and Chesky getting that major over. What's his name? Let's see, Lane Carson. He was trying to bump up. I think trying to avoid our Logan Davis, and Trent just stuck it right to him.
Yep, that was really a turning point for sure.
That was huge.
We're going to take a break, and we'll be back to wrap things up here from Albert Lee High School on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage. This is Beth with Service Master by IAT. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by IAT today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lee Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygT.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
So 57 unanswered points for Albert Lee and a 57-5 win. They got a tech fall that first match at 107, but then it was all Albert Lee after that. Thanks to the Ignashevsky boys, they got them going in the right direction.
That they did.
And Mason Addig, thank you for coming out and doing your thing. I think you're great at this, and we hope to have you back next year.
Well, Brian, I think we might have a section. We should have a section home duel, so I don't know if you guys would last year.
And on that day, I think if it's the 13th, we have Waldorf hockey and girls section hockey, or
the 8th.
It's the 8th.
The girls section hockey is the 8th. 13th would be the section final.
The section final in OWATONNA.
You're right.
And we have a sponsor for girls hockey, so we have to do that.
Sure.
But anyway, these guys, the girls and the JV are going to be at the Big Nine tournament in Rochester on Saturday, so get over there and support them if you can. Our next game is tomorrow night. We've got basketball, boys basketball against Winona at 7:30. The girls will be at Winona tomorrow, and then girls hockey at Rosemount at 7 o'clock as well. So get out and support your local teams. It's been a blast doing wrestling with you, and like I said, we'll have you, hopefully we'll keep in contact with you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. And for Shaylee and Chad and Mason, I'm Jay Paul. Have yourself a great night on AlbertLeeLive.com.